Well, I met Jared and Erica. They're both futurists, which means that they kind of predict what the business world is going to be like in the future. And they work with huge multinational corporations, and I thought it was very interesting.
I actually never heard of the Futurists before, so it was definitely an eye-opening experience. I had no idea what they did. It's actually really interesting, and I could see how it's so useful for companies to kind of see how accurate they were. They gave us some examples of what they predicted in the past, and it's actually really interesting how they can do that.
It was really interesting to see what people do after college, because they didn't know exactly what they wanted to do at first. But it was interesting to see that their lives were pretty interesting and that they're doing well. I have a pretty good idea of what I want to be, but it's nice to know that that can happen. Like, they can be really successful not knowing exactly what you want to do.
This whole experience already has opened my eyes, even though it's only been a few days. I think definitely the guest speakers and how they said that they studied political science and psychology, but now they're doing entrepreneurship, and I think it helps me because I don't really know exactly what I want to do when I grow up. So I think it's kind of reassuring that you don't need to know what you are going to do, but as long as you stay with what you're passionate about, it'll lead you to the right thing.
I think it's really inspiring, and it started a fire in me that really gets me going, and I find it just inspiring and just amazing.
I really like the conversational tone and the fact that like there was questions all the time and no one ever was really not talking. It was just kind of a lot more loose, and notes were taken, and they were fun notes instead of bad notes. I mean, it's so much different than actually meeting, like having a lecture is so much different than actually hearing a life story from people who've actually been through the process. I mean, these people are successful, and it's cool to learn from them. I don't think I really would have met any people like this without NSLC. It's a great program.